Hi everybody, it's Sam at Mixed Up Craft. Thanks for watching my tutorial today. I'm going to be showing you how to make this really sweet, very easy little box to a great friend. So I will be giving this to a friend of mine, and I've just got Velcro on the front, and then when you open it up you can see it's one of these no cut boxes that I've attached to a outer case, and just because you're nice sentiment inside. And then it has these yummy milk chocolate digestives to go, which I saw are new in the supermarkets. They're quite handy for packed lunches and stuff, but I thought a nice little gift. And you could also pop a couple of tea bags in there as well, which I think I probably will do. It's a nice little gift. I've finished mine with Velcro purely because I haven't got any magnets, and I've just coloured this Velcro in, but I actually think it goes quite well with this DSP, which I love. And then it just closes like so. So I'll just talk you through the products that I've used. So the DSP is from the Stampin' Up! Playful Palette pack, which is really, really nice. And I've got a lot of black cards, so this one's worked really well with the black card. It's got a real like 80s kind of feel about it, and yeah, really like it. It's a fun piece. So that's that one, but again, you can use any card, any colour combos that you would like. And then for the detail on the top, so I've got my circle framelets, which I've used for the sentiment here, and I've got one ready for the next project, this one that I'm going to go through with you. But the set that I've taken it from is from the set An Old Celebration, Simply Wonderful, and it's to a great friend in the middle there. But it's also got some other nice little sentiments with that one. And then for the sentiment inside, because you're so nice, is from another Old Celebration, Botanicals for You, and it's just this one here. So you can put that big one with that, but I just thought, because I've got To a Great Friend, Because You're So Nice, so I thought it still goes nicely together. So I've again just stamped all of these just to speed up the video, and the frame that I've used for this was just from a Spellbinders nest of rectangles, and this was the smallest, not necessarily the smallest, not in terms of length, but in terms of width. This is the thinnest one of the set, so I've used that one as well. So that's all of those bits and pieces. And then what you will need to actually make the box is, I'm going to do the reverse. So with this one I've got the pink on the outside and the black in the middle. With this one I'm going to use the black as the outside and the pink's going to be the base in the middle. So first of all, you will need a piece of 7x8 card. I've already scored all mine again just to kind of make it easier for me to talk you through the directions. So 7x8, and then this piece here measures 4.5 by 11.5. Okay, ignore that end bit there, I made a boo-boo, but I'm going to be covering that anyway, so it didn't really matter. Then you need 2 pieces of DSP for the lid and inside the lid, and these measure at 4.25 by 2 inches. You need a piece for the front, which is 4.25 by 1.75. You need a little tab. This one is 1 inch by 4.25 inches. And then you need a piece of DSP to go inside. This piece is optional, but I thought that once this has been used and the chocolates have been eaten, that was just a nice little extra touch. So this piece here measures at 3.75 by 2.75, but it is optional if you want to. It's up to you. So then you need 2 pieces of Velcro. Now all my Velcro dots are all magnets, but all my Velcro dots are white, but I've just coloured these in, so you can see now, so they've got black now, so they just go better with my project today. And that's it, and then the sentiments which I showed you before. So I'm going to move all of that out the way, and if you just stick with this main, sorry, all those bits of Velcro fibres have gone everywhere. Just this piece here, just grab your scoreboard, and okay, so got your piece of 7x8 cardstock. So scoring along the 8-inch side, you're just going to score at 2 inches and at 6 inches. And then rotate it onto your 7-inch side, and you're going to score at 2 inches and at 5 inches. Okay, and remove your scoreboard and grab your ruler. And on each square in the corner, you're just going to score from corner to corner, just with your ruler. Make sure you're doing it on a soft surface. So I've got a paper pack here, because you do want to get a nice impression. So I'm just going to go all over mine again. And the firmer the score line, the easier this will work when your box opens and closes. And just do that on all of those corners, so you can see there what you want to have. So just a score line, diagonal score line in each of these squares, and then this one here is your base. Okie doke. So now we just need to burnish all of those edges, and I can't find my, oh, there we go. Oh no, I prefer, I've got 2 bone tools. I've got a plastic one and I've got the wooden one. I prefer the wooden one. Okay. Oh, the sun's setting now, so I've got a shadow. I've got my lamp on. It's near the end of the day, and I've done a few projects today, so measurements and things like that, I'm getting all confused. So just burnish all those sides, and then with these pieces here, just pinch them in, fold it over onto a side, and then you can just, with your bone tool, you can just score that into place a bit more. So again, it doesn't matter what direction you do it in, this is just so you can score it. Like so. So that's kind of what you want to have at this point. Okay, so then the box is basically going to be stuck down, and it will open and close like so. So what we do is we're going to stick these corners down. So just grab some tacky glue, and you just want to apply, not masses, just a few bits. It's just to make it obviously stick together, but you don't want to saturate it with glue, so I'm being very minimal with the amount I use. And then just, oh yeah, do the other 2 at the opposite end, like so. Okay, actually as well, I forgot to mention, this is when you need to add in this base piece here. Doesn't matter if you do it after, that glue's okay because it will just get nice and tacky. So I'm just going to apply some of my double-sided tape, and then I can just apply that one panel to that bottom. Like so, and then just line that up, just so you get a nice even border around the 4 sides. There we go. And now you just want to fold, literally just fold it down, and just grab your bone tool and just let that glue adhere to the other side. Like so. Okay, so you can just leave that piece now to one side, and next you want to grab this piece here. So grab your scoreboard again, and you are going to be scoring along, first of all, in fact I changed the, did I change the measurement on this one? I must have changed the measurement. No, oh yeah. Score along, I've said 11.5, it's actually 11. So sorry, you just need to cut ½ an inch off of that one. Beg your pardon. So it's actually 11 by 4.5. Yeah, not 11.5 that I've wrote down. So apologies there, just cut that piece of card down on the end there just so it measures 11 inches, not 11.5. So again, along the 11.5 side, you are going to score at 2 inches, at 5 inches, at 7 inches, and at 10 inches. Okay, so again, that's 2 inches, 5 inches, 7 inches, and 10 inches. Okay, get rid of your scoreboard again. And again, just burnish all of those sides, which I've already done, so I don't want to do them too much. So I was playing around with this piece earlier, so I must have cut it down and didn't amend my measurements. So what you want to do now is we'll decorate, because again it's easier to decorate it all when it's flat. So grab your 2 pieces of DSP that were the same measurements. One piece is going to sit inside here, and then one is going to go on top of the lid. So again, I think because I've reduced my measurements slightly, I don't have an even border, so I'm just literally taking off, you can see there, just shearing off a little bit, and I think it'll just give me, yeah, just gives you a little bit more of a border. So if you just want to do that along the longest side, I'll just do that on this one as well. Like so. And then again, just going to grab some, I'm just going to get my thicker. Take this stuff so nice, because even the speckled side goes really nicely as well. That one, and this one. Ooh. Okay. So again, just line it up so you get a nice even side. And there we go. And then you can add your sentiment. So this one here, because you're so nice, I'm just going to pop that one in as well. You can obviously do this at the end. I'm just doing it all now while I've got it here. There we go. And then flip it over, and this piece is going to go inside here. So again, it fits better now. It would have just been too close to those score lines before. Okay. And there we go. And then flip it back over again and turn this bottom piece upwards, and that piece there, that other piece of DSP, is just going to go inside there. So again, I'm just going to apply some more tape. Okey-doke. There we go. And then, what was that other piece? And you should have this tab as well. So this tab is just going to go on top of here, but again, because I made it all shorter, so I'm going to just cut about 1/4 of an inch off of this. So it will be 3/4, not an inch. Again, I will put a little thing up because I've had to change a few of these measurements, so apologies. I thought I had it already, but evidently I didn't. So I'm just going to corner punch those bits like that. So there you go. That's what you want, and that is just going to sit inside that front tab. Just going to round that a little bit off of there. So. This is all easy to change. It's nothing worse when it's too short or you haven't got enough. And the amount of things I've had to throw away. It's not been good. So just line it up with the DSP stock above. And there you go. And that is all of that now ready. And what we need to do is stick this inside this piece here. And it will go right up to the end, which is what you want. So basically, just cover this in glue. Obviously, don't go crazy. You don't want it all coming out the sides, but I'm just going to spread out. I'm not squeezing any more out, I'm just spreading out what's already on there. Okay, so if you start from the front, line it up so it's in the middle, so you've got a nice even border on each side, and then just work your way back down. Just going to try it that way. Yeah, because I think that's where. Just make sure your score lines line up. So you might have to flip it over like I just did if they don't line up. And there you go. Just keep applying pressure onto that until you're happy. Dirty fingers on the end of that bit there. Get a rubber on that. It's another little tip. I know lots of people probably already mentioned it, but I'll find my rubber in a minute. I've just got a little mark there. You probably can't pick it up in there. But if you just get a rubber and just go over it, it usually gets rid of it. While that's just setting, just keep applying some pressure. Just grab your two Velcro dots and you just want to apply them onto your lid. I'm going to put one there and one at the other side. Like so. And now it should, when you go and bend up your sides, your box will form like so. And then you can just bring your lid across, make sure your sides are lined up, and bring those glue dots down and just apply a bit of pressure. And then they will lift up nicely, like so. I'm just going to grab my two other biscuits, them inside, and there you have it. Really cute, really quick, very little gluing involved, a lovely little gift box. So just have a play around with that, and that's it done. So you just need to pop on your sentiment on the top. So I've already pre-stuck mine. And happy birthday, good luck, anything will go. I'll just put that one in the middle. I think about there. There you go. So just a short little project from me. I think this paper pack really sets them off. I think they look really cool, really 80s. You could put more on the back if you want as well. I just opted just to do it on the front there. If you wanted to decorate this middle piece a bit more, maybe I might actually. There's no reason why you can't put another piece of the DSP running through here as well. That could look really, really nice. So there we go. Hope you enjoyed. Please hit the like button if you did, and please subscribe to the channel to see more of my designs and ideas. Thanks for watching. Bye.